Good morning and welcome back towards another video, and today we are going to be going over the mailbox. Let us begin. Okay, so today we're going to be going over the mailbox for the last couple of weeks, as I haven't really done one for a decent amount of time. I've got quite a lot of mails, 561 to be precise, and I'm going to have to keep track of how much gold I actually make through each and every one of these. For our first 100 mails, we have a total of 276,428 gold. The items of note are the Potion of Illusion, 5,000 gold right there. We've got some lovely little tidbits for like the True Silver Transformers, old engineering craft, they work really well. The Wild Jade, 592 of those with our transmutation proc for 6,796 gold. The River's Heart, 219 of that for 2,360 gold. The big chunker of this is the Awakened Order. Awakened Order is selling like crazy at the moment for some decent prices. So obviously 330 of that for 76,832 gold. That's pretty dang awesome. Along with more Wild Jade and Awakened Frost, 486 for 25,660 gold, and so on and so forth, along with our Golden Lotus, 3,944 of that for 36,681 gold, the Awakened Fire, 488 of that for 35,928 gold, as well as Awakened Earth, 330 of that for 36,000 gold. As well as Ghost Mushrooms. For some reason, Ghost Mushrooms are going for a decent amount of gold at the moment, and that's 327 of those for 14,712 gold. That is stupidly great, because Swift Thistle was only 3,000 for 2,000 of them. And that worked out really well in the grand scheme of things. So let's pull in all of this gold right here, so we can actually go into our next mailbox clean out. Hopefully I can actually pull in all this gold before the timer resets on here, and we'll see how it goes from there. Close down the mailbox and let's open up our next mail, which is a total of 124,604 gold. This is pretty dang awesome. However, our keynote one is Primal Mooncloth, 68 of that for 12,960 gold. That's such an easy craft in order to do. All you need is a moonwell. And it's worked out really nicely as I reconfigured my entire TSM profile, and it's churning it out at the moment. I'm well chuffed with it. The Primordial Ruby, that's the transmutation proc once again, 699 of that for 9,280 gold. The Spell Cloth, 53 of that for 18,635 gold as well. And Sun's Radiance, 1,020 of that for 14,588 gold. And the Glyph of Stars, 166 of that for 5,543 gold, as well as Folded Obsidian. Don't know why, but Folded Obsidian goes for a stupid amount of gold at the moment. 134 of that for 15,699 gold. Don't know why, I'm just crafting it because I just know it works in general. And we've sold some relics of the past, but that's not overly too insane. So let's just pull in all of this gold right here. Let's pull in and we'll see how much gold we can actually get on our next mailbox cleanup, because we've got quite a lot to actually go through for this entire week. This is probably going to be a very long video, so to speak, in general. So let's close that down and open it back up. And our next mailbox cleanup is 113,167 gold. That's pretty dang awesome. However, the keynote ones is the Glyph of Floating Shards, 11 of those for 8,367 gold. Glyphs are working really well at the moment. Netherweave bags, not too bad. Primordial Ruby, Transmutation Master once again, that's working out really well with 1,020 of that for 16,148 gold. Sun's Radiance, 1,000 of that for 15,908 gold, as well as Wild Jade, 1,042 for 17,803 gold, and River's Heart, 1,040 of that for 15,912 gold. Plus a Pattern of Sun-Drenched Scale chest guard. The pattern for that sold for 9,406 gold, which we got from, I believe, Sunwell. That works out really well. Iron Ore, 718 of that for 4,607 gold. and more iron ore for 6,314 gold. So that pulled it in right quite nicely. So let's pull that all in right now, and we'll see on the next mailbox clean out. Overall, I'm really chuffed with the amount of gold we're actually making for this clean out. It's working out quite great in the grand scheme of things, and we're not going to pull in that gold because it's going to pull in the rest. Our next mailbox clean out, 80,546 gold in total, and that works out quite well. The keynote one for this one is Mechanized Chopper, 23,000 gold. Our next mailbox clean out is 100,057 gold. That's pretty dang awesome. Let's put that onto our chart right here. We've got that right there. It works out quite well. The Ember Silk Cloth, that's 9,000 gold. Trillium Bars. Trillium Bars, go for 2,000 of those for 72,357 of that. That one was a Transmutation Master 1 craft, and that worked out really nicely actually. It's quite nice to actually see that amount of gold pulled in from that, and that is basically the bulk of it all, is that Trillium craft. That's really given us some tasty profit in there. So let's pull that in right there, and we can see what the next one is going to be. Overall, I'm really chuffed with how much gold we're actually pulling in. It's just working out quite nicely in the grand scheme of things. And our next mailbox clean out is and the last one the last one is 12,930 gold. Okay, and the keynote ones are what? Oh no, 6 hours left. I've probably actually missed some sales and lost some mail. Oh dear. Oh well, we can always get that back. Fried bonefish, 821 of that. So let's pull in all of that gold right there, and we can see how much we can actually make. We have actually generated with all of that. So I haven't really been posting that much. I've just been working on new updates and everything. I'll let you know in tomorrow's video with all of that stuff, because at the end of the day, it's one of those things. And the grand total of gold that we've actually produced in our mailbox for the week is 707,732 gold overall. I'm pretty chuffed with that. However, I do have some other things that I'm currently working on. So that's why my mailbox for this week has been a bit sporadic, where I've just been posting and not really doing much else, as I'm working on a couple of little updates for everyone in general. But other than that, guys, have an awesome rest of the day. And if you want any other additional gold making resources or information, then please feel free to go over towards the Patreon for any video content, and also my TSM profile, which is on the Patreon. Other than that, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.